This home has been here since the 40s. It has survived during the storms. Now it's time to move on.
Habitat for Humanity is a global nonprofit housing organization working in local communities across the nation and in more than 70 countries around the world, seeking to put God's love into action. Habitat brings people together to build homes, community, and hope. Our vision is a world where everyone has a decent place to live. At Habitat, we work to achieve this by building strength, stability, and self reliance in partnership with people and families in need of a decent and affordable home. Behind the scenes today are your hosts, Shauna Patello and Emily Woods. We are the Family Service Coordinators at Honolulu Habitat, and we are here to guide you through this process. We are so excited to have all of you with us today. Let us get started. Today's presentation will cover our home build program qualification, and the next steps you would take to start this journey to home ownership. Families in need of decent, affordable housing apply for home ownership with their local habitat. Habitat qualify families based on three criteria: their need for housing. Are you living in a substandard, overcrowded, or cost burdened housing? Their willingness to partner. Our families invest 250 hours of sweat equity into building their home and the homes of other Habitat families. And lastly, their ability to repay. Families must demonstrate steady income and be in good financial health in order to take part in our program. Honolulu Habitat's path to home ownership describes the process from the start to finish. From the day you hand in your application to the day you receive the keys to your new home. We're going to review the first two steps of our path to home ownership. Applicants must own land or be named the lessee of a long-term leasehold property. Moving forward, as we mentioned earlier, these are the three basic criteria a family must meet in order to be eligible for our program: housing need, ability to repay, and willingness to partner. After applying, Habitat staff will review your completed application and all financial documents. Once received, we will notify you within 30 days of the status of your application.
When a family partners with Honolulu Habitat, they will build their home alongside volunteers, participate in financial education classes, and learn how to maintain their new home throughout the program. The home ownership program is open to anyone, and all are welcome to apply. We're now going to go over a few of the basic qualifications that are required for our home build program. In order to partner with Honolulu Habitat, a household must meet specific income requirements. These income brackets are set by the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development, also known as HUD. This federal agency is responsible for national policy and programs that address America's housing needs. HUD sets income limits that determine eligibility for assisted housing programs. These limits are different for each county across the nation and are based on the median family income estimates and fair market housing definitions in each area. Area median income, or AMI, is broken down into three parts: the area, which in our case is Honolulu County; the median, which divides the county's income distribution into two halves, half having income above that amount and half having income below that amount; and then income, which is the total household's annual gross income. Habitat serves families that fall between 30 and 80% of the area median income. Looking at the HUD guidelines table, we can see the family size for households of 1 to 8 people, along with the 30 and 80% amounts that families must fall between. A family making below the 30% amounts or above the 80% amounts would not qualify for our program. We're going to show an example of how to calculate your household's gross income to see if you fall between these income brackets. When calculating this amount, you must include all income that is brought in, including unearned income. Kayla and Jason are both receiving $1,300 a month from Social Security. Sarah works and receives child support monthly. Her monthly gross income from employment is $3,000, and she receives $800 for child support each month, giving her a total monthly income of $3,800. Joe is underage and not employed, so his income is listed as 0. Although he does not bring in income, Joe must still be counted towards the household size when looking at the AMI brackets. Now that we have each individual's monthly gross income, we will add that together to determine the household's monthly gross income. This amount comes out to $6,400. Now we need to calculate their annual gross income. To find this, we will take $6,400 and multiply that by 12 for 12 months of the year. This gives us a total of $76,800. Referring back to the HUD income guidelines table, we see that a family of 4 must fall between $36,250 and $96,650. Because this family makes $76,800, they fall within the 30 to 80% HUD income brackets. Habitat houses are modestly sized, large enough for your family's needs, but small enough to keep construction and maintenance costs affordable. The house size is based upon the demographic of who will be living in the home. When determining your house size, the following parameters must be considered. Couples will share a bedroom. Individuals 16 and older will each have their own room, regardless of gender. And children under 16 of the same gender will share a bedroom. As a side note, please keep in mind that married couples must both be on the application, and all dependents you claim on your tax returns must be included. We've provided some examples to help you determine your house size. Here we have a family size of 3. Maya, a single female, will have her own room. Jason and Emma, who are a couple, would share a room, making their house size a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. Here we have a family size of 6, which is comprised of 2 adults and 4 kids. Amina and Evan are married, so they will share 1 bedroom. May, Christina, and Emma are all girls under 16. In this situation, 2 of the girls would share a room and the 3rd would have her own room. And then Kama is the only son, so he will have his own bedroom. This family size of 6 would then qualify for a house size of 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
Honolulu Habitat's floor plans adhere to a mission-driven standard. Each floor plan offered complies with local ordinances, building and zoning codes, as well as the Habitat International Design Policy of providing simple, decent, and affordable homes. Building in partnership. Honolulu Habitat were considered modifications to the standard floor plans when a partner family demonstrates a unique need. Alterations requests to the standard floor plan require Honolulu Habitat Executive Director's approval. Habitat houses are simple, decent, and affordable. Our floor plans are subject to change. However, this can give you an idea of 2, 3, and 4-bedroom house layouts. I'll leave each one up for you about 10 seconds for you to take a look at. All Habitat houses come with the following amenities: bedrooms, which includes a closet, bathrooms, which will have a sink, toilet, and shower built in it, living and dining room space, and a kitchen equipped with countertops, cabinets, and a stove and refrigerator. To qualify for a construction loan, you must demonstrate stable income and reasonable credit history. Any bankruptcy must be discharged for at least 2 years. All mortgages must be paid in full and any liens on the property must be satisfied. Applicants must qualify for a construction loan. Habitat works hand in hand with these third party lenders to finance your home. Each adult is required to complete 275 hours of sweat equity. Sweat equity is the time and labor Habitat families invest in their home. This can take place in a variety of settings, and you will have the opportunity to work alongside volunteers, other Habitat families, and Habitat staff before, during, and after the building of your home. Prior to the build, 50 hours is required. During the build, you will be required to be physically present at your build site every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., which will amount to 200 hours. After the completion of your home, you will provide an additional 25 hours of sweat equity, making the total number of hours completed by each adult 18 and older 275 total hours of sweat equity. We believe that sweat equity should not deter anyone from applying to our program. Accommodations are made on a case to case basis as approved by the executive director. The deadline to submit your application is Friday, May 26. You can download an application from my website at honoluluhabitat.org or stop by our office to pick up a hard copy. After filling out the home build application, attach all required financial documents and submit it to our office via drop off or mail in. Please note that all documents must be one-sided copies and no original financial documents will be accepted. Mahalo nui for taking the time to learn about Honolulu Habitat's mission and home build program. Please contact us if you require any assistance or have any questions or concerns.